So you want to be a Law Insider Contract Teardown contributor. I can help with that. Hi, I'm Mike Whalen. If you've seen one of our latest Contract Teardown videos, you know how fun and helpful they can be. There's just something about seeing the way another lawyer's brain works to clarify your own thinking. If you haven't seen one of the videos yet or didn't hear about the concept from Preston, let me tell you about how the contract teardown works. I'll also share how you can pick your first contract teardown subject, how to submit a written teardown, and how you can join us as a guest commentator on the Law Insider Contract Teardown show. All right, first, what is a contract teardown? In simplest terms, a teardown is your chance to demonstrate expertise by being a critic. You find a contract that's representative of your interests and your expertise, and then you comment on particular pieces of it. For example, let's say that you're really great at privacy-related language in contracts. Maybe you find a user agreement for a new SaaS company, and you see all kinds of privacy-related issues that could bite the company down the road. You could outline some structured commentary on that and propose it as your first contract teardown. Your commentary on what did and didn't work in that user agreement is helpful for other lawyers looking to learn how to help their own clients. And it's also a great way for those lawyers, 200,000 plus in the Law Insider community, to identify real experts who they might refer matters to. It's a great hands-on medium, so let's talk about how you identify your first contract to tear down. First thing, you need to pick a topic. That means finding a contract to critique. There are a couple of ways to do this. You can do a search on Law Insider for a kind of contract that interests you, or you can pull from contracts that you already have experience with. As long as the work is properly credited, we're fine either way. What makes for a good choice in this is having some clauses that you do like in the contract and some that you don't. Yes, you can do the extremes, but those don't seem to engage as well. The mix helps people stay engaged and learn more quickly. Also, I'd recommend making it easier on yourself if you can. Don't pick a 60-page contract if you don't have to. And if you do find a long contract that works really well, narrow it down to particular clauses. Whatever contract you choose, the key is that it's a contract type that you feel expert in, because this is a great way to demonstrate the way you think. Especially for the contract teardown show, though, you have to be visibly comfortable with the contract because people can see if you're stumbling through. So choose what's easy to you. All right, second, the written teardown. Once you've identified a contract to critique, the next step is to critique it in writing. To do this, identify 3 to 5 small sections that you want to comment on. Again, mix in some sections that you think are great with others that you think are awful, and then tell us why. What did you love or hate? How might you improve it? How would getting it wrong hurt a client? Or how could a well-written section help avoid trouble down the road? You should be able to easily come up with 300 to 500 words on the handful of sections that you've highlighted. Obviously, you could write a law review on every one of the sections, but we're not really after that. We're trying to be quick and dirty here. A quick look at red flags and how your brain got there. What did you see? How did it bug you, or how did it inspire you? After you've written your 300 to 500 words, send it to community@lawinsider.com. Make sure you include images of the particular contract sections that you're commenting on. So you can just take a screenshot, capture images on your computer, and send that over. At that point, we'll publish your teardown on the Law Insider blog, and if your commentary really stands out, we'll invite you to be featured on the Law Insider Contract Teardown show. That's where the fun really begins. So the show. The Contract Teardown show is a fairly fast-moving walk through your critique of your chosen contract. We use fun commentary and compelling graphics to both entertain and educate. That allows you to engage and show expertise on a whole new level. So, if you're thinking of being on the Contract Teardown show, it all starts with the contract you choose. Try to pick a contract sample that's interesting on its own. Maybe it comes from a well-known company like Tesla or Apple, or maybe it's relevant to a story in the news. Law Insider's search function helps you narrow by industry, contract type, even company. So that'll help you make sure that your choice is relevant. It's hard to make contracts sexy, so don't feel like you have to do that, but you can definitely make it more compelling by focusing on well-known brands and stories. If your contract hits that sweet spot, and if your brief written commentary shows that you know your subject well, we'll invite you onto the Contract Teardown show. As my kids would say, that's when you become YouTube famous. So that's it. Pick a contract to pick apart, submit a written version of your critique, and then see if you've made it onto the shortlist for YouTube stardom. We appreciate your willingness to share your expertise with other lawyers like you. This is a fun and engaging way to be a mentor and to show yourself as a known expert. We look forward to hearing your critic's brain and to helping you connect with the many other members of the Law Insider community. Thank you for watching.